Welcome to Astrovet TV. I would like to understand from Gopalji about the relationship between astrology and big corporations. Is astrology relevant for corporates? Because I've heard from people that all the top corporate heads refer to astrology for predictive knowledge, and they want to understand how the business will flourish and things like that. So we have many questions like this, and I would like to clarify some of the questions with Mr. Gopalji, who is an expert in this field and who is giving guidance to a lot of corporates. So let us today welcome him and understand from him how astrology can help big corporates to flourish. Welcome, Mr. Gopalji.
Yeah, the corporate is linked with the astrology right from the very beginning itself. That is, the starting point itself. When to start? You have to start a corporate or a concern or a firm or a partnership or whatever it is. When you have to start, what is the
Incorporate.
first thing?
Okay.
Incorporation. That we make a deep study about finding the most appropriate time to start the company or to incorporate the company. One thing is very evident that if a child is born in a right time, that child will flourish very well. But that is not in our hands. But the incorporation of a company or a concern is in our hands because we can find out the most appropriate time and start that concern. That is, we are doing even for the new year accounting also. We give timing for that. So that is the basic. Then, when you are selecting the men for your concern, if you can appropriately select, that particular department will go very good. See, for instance, the CMD, who is responsible for the entire concern. So he is the boss, and the boss is called 10th house. The 10th house should have some relevance, then only you can start up with a business or a concern.
If you want to be a CMD, you should have
Yeah, the
that
basic
strength of the.
qualification is should be very good, and with the 10th cusp in its heights, then only you can go in for a concern or incorporating something. And he cannot do everything, so a lot of other things are to be taken care of by different people. For instance, manpower management. That is one of the most important thing because your manager who is manning the manpower, he is supposed to deal with the men in such a way that they don't enter into strike kind of things or what all the things happening in the corporate. So that manpower management done by someone who has the sixth house very strong. Why sixth house? Because sixth house is the labor or servant. So if the sixth house is not deviated or not depleted or it is not damaged, that particular individual with the help of Saturn. Saturn is the planet. Manage those men because Saturn is called servant by himself. He is the worker, the labor community. So Saturn is supposed to be strong and sixth house strong. If whenever any concern, whatever you take, sales is most important. Sales is the ultimate. Whatever, whether you extend service or product or anything, sales is most important. That sales should be taken up by somebody who has his third house very strong.
To lead that team.
To lead the team is managerial aptitude, but the third house must be very strong. Third house means sell anything. More particularly, real estate. For real estate, you need 4 and 3. 4 is to procure the material or land or building, and 3 is to sell it out. So, if both are operating simultaneously, he will be able to do real estate. There are people, by look itself, you will come to know that these people are meant for real estate. Otherwise, also, third cusp, that should have some good relation with the ninth cusp also, because you are going to talk your business and the opponent must be able to listen your business. If he is not in a mood to listen, then your attempt is futile. So the third, in addition to third house, the ninth house, the opponent's third house. So that also should be stronger enough for you to extend your business activities. Then okay, you have done the sale, you have managed your manpower, then you have started getting your income. Then how to manage that income? The money is managed, or you can say you call them financial manager or advisor or whatever the name you want, you can keep. That particular individual must have his second house very strong. If second house is stronger, that is the house of money, then he will be able to manage that. For management, everybody should have the 10th. You see, 10th house is ultimately the management also. So everybody should have some connection with the 10th house also, along with these particular things. Then you have your estate management. Every concern who has got a big
corporates
corporates, they have a lot of properties, vehicles. See, for both movable and immovable property are governed by fourth house. For fourth house, you need the person or the individual who is very capable of doing all these things, and his fourth house should be stronger. In this, the planet which is connected, Mars for smaller estates, and Saturn for the larger estates. Saturn is supposed to be used for the larger estates. We have actually missed for second house, that is the financial manager. For that, the planet required is Jupiter and Venus. They are meant for money and money management. As well for the third house, that is sales. For sales house, you need Mercury and Moon, because they are the talkative people. They can only talk according to the situation. So Mercury talks according to the situation and the man and whoever is coming in front. Accordingly, he will manage and talk. That is what we need. And Mercury is called the planet of business also. So that is why we need, business is the most important only in the sales field. So that will also be done by Mercury. Then when you have concern, everything is fine, and you need some entertainment, because nowadays even the IT field, they have mind relax program that is managed by somebody. For him, the fifth house must be good, and the Venus is the planet for it. So likewise, everywhere you need, for concerning all these things, connecting the business activities, you need to select these people. If you select it, your business is definitely going to go good, no doubt. And in addition to all these things, the boss, the 10th house, he should be having 11th house and 12th house also connection. Why? What is the matter of 12th house? 11 is profit, they say. That 12th is loss or expenditure. Why do you ask to connect this? There will be a question like that. The 11th house is actually an improvement house for the 10th house, and also the house of fulfillment of your desire. So whatever you desire, that should be fulfilled. That is the ultimate. And it should be an improved house for the 10th house. That is the best thing for 11th house. So the 10th house, the boss should have 11 to his credit. Then as a matter of 12 is concerned, that is also an improvement house, because it is third house from the 10th house. It will also improve the business is one thing. And another thing, for the ascendant, it is 12. 12 means spending money over things. So he must be able to spend money also. He should not have any stringency to pay his employees and incur other expenditures.
Whatever necessary that
contingency, whatever the contingency is there, that he must be able to liberally execute. So that is why the 12th house also is an eminent for the business concern. So this is how you can formulate for a corporate house.
My question, by understanding this, if a person has for example, you mentioned the boss should have a strong 10th house to be a boss, to have support from his subordinates, and to run a business successfully. For example, his 10th house is strong, his 11th house is strong, but 12th house is weak. So how astrology can help in that situation, particular situation?
Yeah, this is actually to have different people only to help the boss. Suppose if he is running a ninth house, period, every period is changing and he is likely to run any period, any time. Nobody can have any control over it. So if he is running a period of 9, that 9 will put him into a lot of financial stringency. So for which you need to have a different man to manage that particular thing so that he is saved from that. Suppose if the 12th house is not operating properly, then naturally, the stringency will take place. Say you buy a property, you need 4 and 12. 4 is to procure, 12 is to spend for it or invest for it. If you don't invest, then you cannot procure anything. So naturally, if the 12th is not operating, he won't be able to invest further. More particularly, one more advice also to be given to all the corporate people invariably. If the 9th house is in operation, what is that operation? Operation means dasa or bhukti. If period of dasa or bhukti is having 9th house operation, that particular period no investment is to be made. It is a very well-known factor. Why? Because it negates the 10th house. It is actually 12th to the 10th house. So loss of 10th affair. A business itself will go in total loss. There is a chance. There had been a lot of incidents.
So if we have to flourish, then we need to have look into these things, and astrology can definitely help right from the inception of a company till the sale is made, and it's good to understand maintaining the properties, and also to have kind of entertainment, that is the welfare of the staff. I take it in that manner. Entertainment is that welfare of the staff, to keep them happy and get more productivity through that. Which is a very good, insightful answer. And I'm able to understand many things, like how you said about the.
Before we conclude, I would like to add one more point. See, here we had been discussing a lot about all the factors, and we have rather left about the matter of God and godly matters. So that God and godly matters is in 9 only. So what I meant, the period should not run for that particular boss, 9. But it doesn't mean the 9 should not be there at all. 9 is already there, and his 9th cusp, 9th house, if the 9th house is good enough, then he will be
may not be optimal.
Believer of God and godly matters. See, until unless you have the fear of God, you are not going to do good, mostly. And only because of the fear of God in any human, they try to do good. If even that fear also is gone, then they are not likely to do good. So to be good, you have to believe and pray upon the God. That is also a must thing.
Very good. So if you need to be a boss, you have to respect the bigger boss.
That's
so
right.
Ultimately, God is the
ultimate
the
boss of all.
Ultimate boss. So it's very good to understand, sir. So with the consultation, is it good for only the boss to consult, or is it essential for all the employees also to have understanding? Can astrology help the individual members also, how their future is going to be when they are in that company, or what is their future, and things like can we give something as a package for?
Absolutely, yes, sir. We can give. Even the employees also can have this particular advice, because most of the time what happens, what we are learning from this, more particularly in the IT field, that they want to always jump and shift somewhere else so that they get a hike. But they are not aware that when they shift, they may not get a hike, but they may go even down. But particularly for this purpose at least, they should have a consultation with an astrologer, so that whether there is any hike, until unless there is a change in his chart, he cannot jump. And that is going to prove futile if it is not there in his period and he is jumping. That is where they commit the mistake, and they will end up in problem.
It is really good to understand that it's not only for the bosses or for the top management, it is also for the right down through the line of the employees, we can help them, and that will be really prosperous for everyone. Thank you for the insightful answers that you have given, Gopalji. We're very grateful for, and I hope many of our viewers will have many more questions. Can they reach us and get clarity?
Yeah, sure. I am ready to give any doubts cleared.
So,
Anybody can approach, anybody can
those who
ask.
have any questions, we'll give the contact details in the comment
And
box.
they can post it in the comment box
box.
itself. We'll be able to answer.
Answer.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure.
Thank you.
Most welcome.